So I'm going to kind of start down here, and I'm going to start with the trunk. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with a shape like that, okay? I'll move my paper up so you can see it. Down towards the bottom, I just start with a shape like that. Okay, my paper's up and down, so if your paper's side to side, you've got issues. Up and down, okay? Yes. I'm helping you do this because people last class struggled with how to draw the elephant, so I thought I'd just give you some help. Okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this line right here, and you're going to kind of curve it up a little bit, like it's going up to the main part of the elephant's head. The head is going to be up in this area right here. Okay? I know, it looks super weird right now, but I promise we're going to get there, okay? Then what you'll do is you'll take the other piece that's right here, go down and around, okay? And an elephant's trunk gets wider as it gets closer to its head. So as you go up, you want to make sure that it widens, okay? Gets wider as it gets closer to the elephant's head. Just draw over it. We're not going to see the front of these, so don't worry about it if you have to draw over something. So I'm going to kind of move it down a little bit. Okay? So now what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of draw a little shape like that. I'll move the paper down. You can't see the bottom of the trunk anymore, but you can see the top of the paper. That's kind of important. So there you go. Now, elephants sort of naturally have this kind of like little bump up here. So I'm going to kind of draw the bump part, and I'm just going to kind of continue out to the edge of my paper. Nope, the people who got here first had first pick on the colors. Sorry. All right, and so then what you're going to do down here, okay, is you just sort of make like a little space like that. That's just sort of where like the trunk is joining up to the rest of his body or her body, whichever the case is. I don't know if your elephant's a boy or girl, whichever. Okay. All right. And then you're going to do the ears. Now when you draw the ear, you don't want it to be too big. Now you're not going to see this line, but it kind of helps me sometimes. So I just sort of draw a shape like that. And then you'll just sort of go out to the side like that. And so you sort of have a basic, let me kind of move this up so we can see as much of it. I'll kind of tilt it. You've got the basic elephant head, okay? And the last thing you would do is you would just sort of draw a little line like this just to show that the elephant has a body, okay? Okay. Now, let me explain to you exactly what's going to happen next. Shh, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? What you'll do is you will go ahead. So here's mine I did earlier. You're going to go ahead and cut it out. Now, you don't want all of the parts you drew on here to show up. So what you do is you'll put the glue on the side with your pencil or pen lines. And then you're going to glue it down onto your yellow or blue sheet of paper. So do you see how I glued this one down? Okay? It's going to be important that your elephant have eyes and all that kind of stuff. That helps people to know it's an animal. You can see this one from Jalen last class, how he was starting to add the tusk, okay? And then you're going to start adding the designs like we talked about in the video, the paisleys and all of those. Now, they're not drawn. These are all shapes you cut out of paper that I have up here in the box, okay? Does this make more sense to you now? Yes, no? One question, yes.
Can we go off to the very end of the page?
Please go off the edge of the paper, okay? So 3, 2, 1, get started. I'll be here to help you, okay?